Deshaun took that big hit on the shoulder. He cleared concussion protocol, but I just did not want to put him back out there. I wanted to protect our franchise quarterback. That was my decision, and that's what it was. It's Sunday. I can't speak past anything, but I'd expect Deshaun to be, if everything clears, he's ready to roll. He's our starter on Wednesday. With Deshaun, PJ's going to start this week. Deshaun's going to focus on his rehab. I just feel like with what happened in the game, landing on his shoulder, there's residual swelling that's affecting his throwing. I think it's the best thing for him to rest this week and focus on the rehab. Yeah, he was progressing in the right direction, was able to practice last week, but just I felt like with that hit, I just didn't like that right on the shoulder, and then coming out of it with swelling, I just did not feel like that would, put him in his best spot to practice this week.
The first part of that clip was Kevin Stefanski, the Browns coach, expressing a high degree of confidence that Deshaun Watson would be good to go and he would start this weekend when the Browns take on the Seahawks in Seattle. The last part was Wednesday when he made it clear that P.J. Walker will be the starter and Deshaun Watson will be off again. And look, we were talking about this during the break. There's some thought out there that Deshaun Watson just doesn't want to play, that he just wants to make his money. $46 million a year for 5 years, fully guaranteed, just doesn't want to play. This is the same guy who played through a torn ACL. Took a bus from Houston to Jacksonville when he had a rib and a lung injury, both ways. Can you imagine bumping every pothole from Houston to Jacksonville and back with a rib and a lung injury? How long of a trip that is? He was committed to playing. Now, is something weird going on here? I feel like it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Right.
But something weird is going on, and nothing that's happened the past few weeks has cleared out that smoke. And I'm waiting for it to either clear out or for a Sunday splash report. And I was saying yesterday, maybe it'll be week 15. Kind of feels like the right time where somebody's going to say something that's going to be someone's perspective on whatever this awkwardness is between Watson and the Browns. Because something's there. We don't know what it is. It doesn't add up. But I'm not ready to say, like others have, this guy just doesn't want to play. He just wants to make free money. Because he has a history of doing everything he has to do to play. But he also has a history of falling out of love with a team pretty quickly, too. That's the other side of this. Gets a big contract from the Texans in September, and by January, he wants out. So we have to factor that into this as well, which is that's what causes me to just feel like something weird is out there, and I'm awaiting further information before coming to any conclusion.
Yeah, well, I mean, the way it's been handled by the Browns and some of the mixed messaging we've gotten out there, right? Hey, I mean, it's been a long haul here for Deshaun Watson. It's been a lot of issues and things to deal with, off the field, right? So there's issues there. I can understand questioning maybe where his mind is at and all of that. He's had to deal with a whole lot, and I understand that. But yeah, there's no way I'm going near he's, he could play, but he's not because he's got money or whatever. That to me. Again, there's just too many other pieces of evidence that fight against that to just come out and say that. That to me is like, unless you 100% know and you've talked to Deshaun Watson and really know some things in that locker room that maybe the rest of us aren't privy to, I wouldn't be able to say that for sure. But yeah, I don't know where this goes. And it is odd, this whole thing. And, even just Stefanski basically saying it was his decision to keep him out of the game the other day. Again, the shoulder got banged up. But also, like we talked about, he threw a horrible interception and then should have thrown another horrible one that was right here, and the guy dropped it. Maybe that was enough for Stefanski to go, between him not practicing and doing things here, and he just banged his shoulder a little bit more. I've kind of seen enough. I don't trust him today. See where that goes. Even into this week, a little surprising for them just make a stand Wednesday. Hey, he's not playing. P.J. Walker, I think they're trying to also go, hey, we just got to focus on the game, get our quarterback for the week, blah, blah, blah. We can't deal with this. Ooh, he might play, he might not play, he might play, he might not play. So I think they're trying to settle things down there a little bit, but, it's not going to settle us down. We're all going to continue to watch this very closely.
If there are players in the locker room who are wondering what the hell's going on, they've done a good job of keeping their mouths shut. There's been no reporting other than, remember, and I never really reported this per se, but This all started the day of the Ravens-Browns game when Deshaun Watson said all week he was going to play, then he doesn't play, and the next day Kevin Stefanski says he was medically cleared to play. I got a call 5:04 p.m. Eastern on that Sunday that some guys are like, what the hell's going on here? Watson was supposed to play. He said he was going to play. Dorian Thompson-Robinson was ready, but not really ready because Deshaun kept saying he was going to play. So there was that question then, but nothing since. Nothing since. So there's something weird. I don't know what it is. We continue to monitor, and we see if the Browns' defense can continue to fuel them to victory, although last week with P.J. Walker, they did get 39 points, just enough to beat the Colts. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.